Hello everyone, Phoenix Dragon here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Hello Neighbor again. Specifically the comic books that I got for New Year's. Spoiler warning, if you don't want any spoilers, go somewhere else. Okay, so as I was reading the books, I found it very interesting because some of the lore that was in there indicates that there was a first death that was caused by an amusement park, but wasn't really well known due to the fact that Mr. Peterson did not want anyone finding out who the person was. The name of the boy that died in that amusement park ride was named Joe. And this happened somewhere in maybe not in 1984, but I think maybe 1982? 1982 would be the best option from what I think happened. And the amusement park that was called was Bosco Bay. It wasn't called the Golden Apples amusement park. It was called Bosco Bay, which I find interesting because we didn't know that Ravenbrooks had another amusement park before Golden Apples amusement park came to be. So I'm guessing Bosco Bay was the first amusement park to ever be in Ravensbrook until I believe Joe died. And then along came Golden Apple Amusement Park, then got shut down due to the girl's death as well on a specific amusement park ride. Now, another comic book that represents Hello Neighbor that I read that was also very eye-catching to me was the fact that Mr. Peterson can just go into the weather station. Now, we all know the weather station from what Grace has said in her videos, that it can control the weather. And in the comic book, he used the weather to cause a mass flooding. Why? It said like he doesn't really quote unquote care, but the child in the story convinced him not to. He tried to turn it off. I see the guests come in and basically fight Mr. Peterson, and I'm guessing shapeshifts into him. But then the main character turns it off and all that shit. But it's interesting because if Mr. Peterson has the keys to the weather station, then why would he use it if he knows how dangerous it is? Oh, and Grace, my sister helped me solve the question that we were both wondering, which was how can a golden candy apple, which is I guess is like a regular candy apple, make someone fall asleep? It could be due to the case of them getting the actual pill medication, sleeping pills, crushing them up, and putting it in the putting in the caramel on inside of it, and stirring it together, and making sure no one discovers, hey, we put sleeping medication into the caramel stuff that's on top of the apple, because you will never really know that it's there, which in my defense, actually makes perfect sense on how Nikki can... Well, not Nikki, sorry. Mr. Peterson's son can fall asleep so fast.